Hi all. Today let's have a look at the Casino Royale on Royal Caribbean's Star of the Seas. Now this is the largest cruise ship casino in the world. I'm not sure how they measured that exactly, whether it's the number of slot machines or the actual square footage of the room, but I think this one would win on both accounts because it's huge. And it does have 373 slot machines. It's also interesting to note that 234 of those machines are in the smoking area, 139 in the non-smoking area. And by the way, this first section of the casino we're coming into here is the smoking area. Anyway, moving on to the gaming tables, there's our first craps table, followed by a $15 blackjack table. And I'll point out that the minimums and maximums, the limits were never changed throughout the cruise. The table limits stayed the same. So you can bet that it's, see what I did there? You can bet. Yeah, okay, Bino. Those are going to stay the same throughout your voyage. And here's my favorite game, Ultimate Texas Hold'em, also a $15 minimum. Baccarat. This was, I believe, the only Baccarat table in the entire casino. And the first of a couple roulette wheels. Now you may find your favorite slot machine in here because there are, as I said, over almost 400 of them actually. Dragon's Lair, Buffalo, to name a couple. I'm not a big slots player, that's RJ's thing, I play the table games, but as we look around here, maybe you'll see your favorite. Coming to the next section of gaming tables, there's another $15 blackjack. And here's a $25 blackjack table. Three-card poker. If you're a fan of that game, there was two, or might have been three-card poker tables in the casino, 15 bucks. Here's another Ultimate Texas Hold'em, or UTH as we often refer to it. $15 table here. And on the far wall there, you can see some of the video poker machines. Those are pretty popular too. I like to play the Deuces Wild every now and then. So they do have a couple banks of those in the casino. And here, another Ultimate Texas Hold'em. This one, yeah, this one's 15 bucks as well. Some more Dragon Link machines there, as you can see. Those are really popular. And there's RJ patiently waiting for me to make my rounds. So yet again, another section of gaming tables, another $15 blackjack to start this section. And here's our second three-card poker table. $25 blackjack here. And another craps table. Finishing off this section, that's a $50 blackjack table. And one more $15 Ultimate Texas Hold'em table here. Another roulette table. And then as we move to the last section of the casino, we get to the bar, which has plenty of seating, not just at the bar itself, but a nice lounge area around it if you want to just sit and have a drink at the casino bar. There's the cashier and the cage right across the way. And then finally we come to the last section of tables. We start off with a $50 blackjack table. And this next table was I Love Suits Poker. I'm not familiar with the game. It has to do with flushes. I don't really know anything more about it. But if you like that game, they do have an I Love Suits Poker table. And here's for the high rollers, the $100 blackjack table. And then one of my very favorite spots, the Texas Hold'em table. This is where they host all of the poker tournaments, as well as a cash game most every night. The tournaments take place on C days. They had a cash game, I think, every night of our cruise. The cash games were $2 and $5 blinds, no limit. So if you're a poker player, this is what you want to look for. This is at the far end of the casino, closest to the music hall. And bear in mind, you have to sign up early for those tournaments because they sell out pretty quickly. Here's another $50 blackjack table. And one more Ultimate Texas Hold'em. This is the $25 table. One last blackjack table, $25 at this one. So guys, thanks for watching our brief tour of the Casino Royale on board Royal Caribbean Star of the Seas. Let us know in the comments below if you have any questions about this. We're happy to try to answer. As always, we appreciate the likes, the subscriptions, and we'll see you next time.